So this week, what we are going to be doing, and this is right up until spring break, we are going to take the HTML we know and the CSS we know, and we are going to create menus. So we're going to apply the CSS in a little different way. So there is no web readings. All the information on this is in the lecture demo. Okay, so you are going to want to go through that. Okay, because this lecture demo is going to teach you how to create a variety of menus. And a lot of these web menus are created out of a list. Okay, so we kind of review our lists, and then you can see how a list is put together for a navigation bar. Okay, and so how do we get the navigation bar out of this list? It is through styling. Okay, so here is this code in a vertical navigation bar. Okay, so it looks like kind of a menu there. And here is the CSS. So as you go through here, I show you the CSS that was used, explain what it does, but there's nothing in the CSS that you have not already learned. So we are just applying it in a little different way. And then we kind of look at some different ways of laying out a navigation bar and your content. Okay, so little different ways of doing it. Here is a main menu with the submenu. Okay, here's another example. Here's a horizontal menu. And here's another example. Now, I should change this. I'm not super happy with the ends. I should have made this rounded. And we all know how to do that. It's border radius. Okay. So I just haven't gone back in and changed it. Um, and so here is the code that I used. This actually has a drop-down menu. You will see that here. Okay. And then the code for that is here along with the styling. And then we get into animated menus and menu icons. So first we talk about how to get icons, because I know you guys have all seen icons in menus. And so here are some icons that I got from Font Awesome. This icon, the camera, I actually put inside a button. So how do we do that? How do we create an icon menu bar? Okay, and this is a vertical bar. And this is a horizontal bar. So there's instructions on how to do both. And if you don't want to use Font Awesome, you can actually use HTML code to get symbols. So these are called HTML entities. Okay, and so you can actually insert in your HTML either one of these, and you'll get the little sun. Okay, so all of these little symbols you can get using HTML entities. I have links out to places where you can see more. And then you can see here's an example of a menu bar using those HTML entities. Okay, and so here is the code that I used to create that bar. And you can see for LinkedIn, this is the code for the little link there. For YouTube, here's the code for the television. For Instagram, this is the code for the camera. Okay. And you can style the size of those just like you style the size of your fonts. Then the last little part here is how to create an animated navigation button. Okay. And this is an example. Okay. So that is the lecture demo. The textbook assignment is actually going to show you how to create some of those things that you saw in the lecture demo. So when you go through here, of course, we always start with, your folder structure. And I wanted you guys to focus on doing the menus and not really worrying about creating a bunch of pages. So I'm giving you a structure. So when you download this and unzip it, this is what you're going to see. Okay? And then you will be modifying the CSS to create the menu. And this is the changes that you're going to make. And there's a couple different ways to do styling. You can use the HTML selectors, or you can use IDs. Okay, so this shows you basically how to do the same thing with the IDs. Okay, and this does involve copying the existing folder and then renaming it. Okay, and then these are the changes you're going to have to make in your CSS, and you're also going to have to change the HTML for this because you're going to have to insert IDs. Here's another structure that you're going to download. This is going to be for a horizontal menu with a pull-down menu. Okay, so same kind of structure as before. Okay, and then this walks you through making the changes. I'm also giving you a page that has a pull-down menu, a couple of them. Okay, so if you want to see another example of pull-down menus, you can take a look at the code for this page. But what you're going to be doing to this page is you're going to download it, and you are going to be adding an icon bar to the bottom. Okay, and this is all of the code that you need for that. And then finally, that fun little animated menu button where they kind of slide in, you are going to be creating that. And so this is all the code you need for that, and you will be adding it to this page. Okay, so that is the textbook assignment. And the lab assignment, you are going to be converting your assignment page to a page that has pull-down menus. Okay? And so I've got instructions here on how to do this. And you should be somewhat familiar with this because we've already done it. You did it in the textbook assignment. And you can actually take a look at one of the pages I gave you, this one. Okay, so you can kind of take a look at what I did here because you're going to be doing the same thing. Okay, so you will be doing the same thing with your assignment page. Okay, and that is, your whole assignment is going to be converting your assignment page. Okay, and as far as resources, I just have the tutoring here, mainly because there's not a lot on the web about these menus. So this is basically what I put together for you guys. And this is what we're going to be working on up until spring break. If you run into problems or have questions, please let me know. And I hope you all have a wonderful spring break.